Howdy doody everybody, my name is KevGuuey and welcome back to Fault Silence the Pedant. If you missed the last episode, you can click on the eye on the top of the video to watch the previous episode to get caught up. Oh, come on now, you. You must be great, Ritona. You're so cool and so talented. Can't believe we're the same age. It's been 2 years since I started my training as a fariner, and I still haven't made it past apprentice. Huh? Not that often I see you down like this, Adia. The two others that joined at the same time as me are both doing far better than I am. I'm sure they'll get to journeyman level before I do. I see. That must be so frustrating. I'm not that upset about it. Honestly, it's more lonely than anything. 3 of us were always training together. But isn't 2 years perfectly normal? The Fariner's exam needs skills in Aqua, and that's the hardest of the basic crafts to learn. You have to purify the water in the channels, and it has to not just be clean, but drinkable. And all while on the move, that takes serious skill. I couldn't possibly do that. Oh, you're selling yourself short again. You're the prodigy who became a single crafter at the age of 12. Is it you're just trying to make me feel better? I'm most certainly not. Everyone has their strengths and weaknesses. I've observed crafts for cleaning and purification and understand the theory behind them just fine. But wow, they just feel so strange, like trying to unravel hundreds of thousands of threads tangled together. It's not meant for me. I see, and maybe I'm not meant for this either. No matter how long I practice, it feels like I just can't get any better. It's up to you how long you're willing to spend to see if this works out. If 2 years is enough for you to reconsider, maybe it's time to start looking for something else that suits you. No, I think I'll keep at it a little longer. Ha ha ha. Not very elegant, but thinking about things purely in black and white can make things pretty simple. Wow, Ritona, how manly. Excuse me? I'm very much a girl for your information. Anyways, shall we be off? Ooh, do I get to choose? Point the way. I do. Melpots, blocks, bar. Yeah, we gotta talk to Melpots about the Doom blanket. Head to Melpots? Yeah, can we stop over before heading to clocks? There's something I want to return. What is it? There's this blanket. Blanket, do you mean you know about it? Yes, Flora had it yesterday. I see. The design on it isn't something you can ever unsee, isn't it? That it is. Unsee, huh? You can't unsee it? That's not good. It's like staring into, Jeff the Killer's face, just looking at that picture. That is something you cannot unsee. We're here. Very good. I'll wait for you here, then. Lady Melpot's in charge of the textiles in the section where I live, near the foot of the castle. She's been helping me out for as long as I can remember. She's an expert in clothes who can tailor up dress and work outfits for anyone, young or old, man or woman. In fact, she does the tailoring for the royal family and nobility. The seamstress Melpot. I grew up without a mother figure in the family, so she's like an aunt to me. She's a wonderful woman whose one flaw is that she can be a bit too meddlesome. So, I haven't dropped by here in so long. I'm sure she has a lot to say about me. This blanket couldn't be anything but a manifestation of that. This is a little awkward. Miss Elio, how can I? Look at that face, that's very horrifying, that's scary. Oh God, turn it off. Miss Elio, it's been a while. Ritona, you finally showed up. It's been so long. Well, I don't really need textiles very often. So you say, but you had Flora get you a blanket yesterday, didn't you? Goodness, you ought to at least run your own errands. So you really did give me a weird blanket on purpose. Were you the one who made that? Of course, who else could pull off such an eccentric design? That design is dangerous. I feel intimidated just looking at it. Well, of course. I made sure to imbue with cursed mana so I could summon you here. Cursed mana? Oh, I don't know about her anymore. And you actually showed up. I suppose it was worth making a deal with Sekul. Sekul? Oh, there we go. The avatar Greed from one of Rugzenhide's fairy tales comes up often when criticizing materialistic or monetary greed. Oh, you made a deal with him? Don't bring in curses and demons for something this silly. But you haven't showed your face here at all. It's been ages since your last game. I hope you're making sure you're wearing a fresh pair of undies. It's not like you notice when yours get all sweaty after getting used all the time, you know? I swear, I just can't help but worry about you. You know, I am still a girl, right? It's not normal to talk about underwear in public so brazenly. Oh, don't be silly. I make underwear all the time. What kind of girl your age stays cooped up at home all day long practicing mana craft? I like how they spelled craft that way, you know, the K-R-A-F-T, but they just spelled it in that way to fit this world. How does that have anything to do with my age? Besides, I've been taking care of your clothes since you were... Oh, I have been taking care of your clothes since you were a little runt. Don't lecture me about underwear. Hey, maybe get in a relationship or two first before you start talking about being a lady. I have to fall in love before I can talk about being a lady. What kind of logic does your brain run on? Oh, here we go again. I swear, children these days are just all talk. The way things stand, you're not going to find a partner for a long, long time. Well, what? Weren't you shy about this kind of stuff when you were a young girl? Or is that so long ago that you've already forgotten? When I was a young girl, we were so busy with the restoration from the war that was the furthest thing from my mind. I was busy making clothes and looking after the fine gentlemen whose arms were torn off and innards spilling out. Everyone there was looking for some respite as they desperately fought for their lives. There was no room for being shy. Miss Melpot just laid bare her extremely dark youth. So what are you getting at anyway? You still don't get it, I'm worried. About my underwear? Your underwear and your meals and how you're doing in class in your future. Maybe you've lost sight of yourself, you know. I'm working on it. I wonder. You're smelling a little sweaty here. I'm leaving. By the way, you want a new blanket, didn't you? Just hand me back that cursed one. You're really calling it a cursed blanket? Ah. What's wrong? Forgot to bring it. There, you must be out of it because you've become a shut-in. No, I'm not, and I'm sure I had it a moment ago. Ah, this is perfect. I'll give you a new one, but only if you bring the old one back. What? Why? Why not just give me a new one now? I'll make sure to bring it back. But you know your tab here already has a blanket's worth of textile mark. I won't give you a new one until you return the older one. Already running a tab just for a blanket. Filing a claim would be even more trouble. Oh, come on now. If I don't come up with a reason for you to come back, I won't be seeing you in a while, will I? Come see me again with that blanket. What was the point of coming here? I thought you had the blanket. What happened? Shouldn't we head to clocks? Let me see. If I go back here. Melpots again. Did you forget something? No, not exactly. You must love Miss Melpot, don't you, Ritona? What makes you say that? I mean, you're going back there. True, but I'm not sure why I'm asking you for something so silly. But your mysterious side makes it so fun to be with you. For real, isn't it incredibly annoying? Not at all. Whatever the request, I'm sure that driving this errand will lead to nothing but wonderful encounters. Don't be silly. I think someone like Adia makes me want to cause you a little bit of trouble. Not that I will. Probably. Oh, okay, it's the colors changed. Alright, let's go to the bar. Hey, you're going to the bar? At this time of day? Yeah, is there something wrong? Well, if you don't mind me asking, hope you're not going there at this time to have a drink, are you? Of course not. I figured. I mean, you did say that you have an appointment with Miss Laura. I did. You're not saying anything. Does that mean you're still going? It certainly does. If you don't mind, can I ask why exactly you're going? Adia? Yes? Humans were beings that always operated logically. There would never be conflict or war. Don't you think so? Okay. But alas, humans will sometimes act beyond logic. Something we call destiny. Absolutely must go to the bar. That's how I feel right now. So fate is telling you that you absolutely need to go to the bar? Indeed. So is this a morning where you are fated to drink alcohol? This doesn't bode well for your mental health. But I already told you I wasn't going to drink. I don't really know what else to tell you. Well, joking aside, I don't think going to the bar at this time of day is a very good idea. I think I've mentioned this to you before, but I'm still an apprentice. If I stray too far from my area of jurisdiction, the tracker in this Fairn will activate. If it happens, the people in charge will be notified. And as I'm sure you know, the Sarenhides are the ones in charge of the Fariners Association, so that definitely wouldn't be good. That means that everyone's going to find out that I went to the bar. I actually have legitimate business there, though. But I guess this morning isn't going to work. I'll catch a ride with a different Fariner later. Well, the bar was just a joke. Let's go to Clocks. Yes, ma'am. Alright, off to Clocks we go. Anywhere else we can go, though? Whoa. I'm using the mouse wheel. I thought I could scroll in. That was weird. Okay, that scared me. Clocks. I'm gonna end the episode here, everybody. It seems like we finally made it to Clocks, and we'll find out in the next episode what is inside the Clocks place. And also, that lady was very scary. I have to say, for sure, it's very scary. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Fault Silence the Pedant. If you guys did, then please slime that like button and subscribe down below for more awesome videos. Thank you, everybody, for watching this episode, and you will hear me in the next one. Goodbye!